Alright, welcome to another edition of What the Fuck? Happenings in the YouTube atheist community. Yes, I'm wearing a hat for no reason. I just happened to have it on. It was outside. Had the outside hat on, and it's still on. That's it. No reason. Okay, anyway, Fake Sagan. We'll start with him because he had a little trauma this week. The girlfriend slash fiance. I thought that was interesting. Called her a fiance. So apparently they're going to get married. And hopefully adopt. Hopefully that's what they'll do. They will adopt. It's a little scary though. Marriage. You wonder why they're doing that. Marriage. It's kind of traditional, kind of religious even. But you know, whatever. I guess you know. Maybe it's fun to have like the ceremony and do the little ring thing or something. I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, yes, the girlfriend Ocean Avani had her video removed because she had cartoon boobage and stuff. And it did look like she did, and you know, maybe make the boobage a little bit larger, so it was like silicone boobage or something. But you know, it's a small point. But anyway, it's nice little cartoon drawings of boobage and an ass, and so YouTube disposed of it, as YouTube is known to do, for no good reason, because there's much worse content on YouTube, much more pornographic, if that's going to be the word that they're going to use. So anyway, yeah, it's just gross hypocrisy. So anyway, I'll feature Fake Sagan's video on my channel for the week, and I won't make any videos on this channel. I won't post any here. I'll just do the other channels. And I do want to mention, you know, there's the contest is still there, $600 for an idea contest. You just make a video for, you know, supporting an idea, you know, a good idea, and you know, you can win a lot of money. And February's the end, and yeah, the judges are just going to be whoever wants to be a judge, and who's, especially if you've contributed money to it, then you get to be a judge if you want to, and I'll just do it that way. And so the judges, who knows who they'll be? I'll pick them at the last minute, and the whole thing will be, you know, whatever. But anyway, there's a lot of money. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so Fake Sagan, he reposted her video. They took it down. He got 2 strikes. The weird thing is, when I got 2 strikes on my account, I guess, well, I'm not a partner, so, you know, you have privileges when you're a partner. Yeah, because I couldn't post for 2 weeks. They suspended the account for 2 weeks. But anyway, never mind. The point is, yeah, you know, you should probably support some sort of protest. I mean, not that YouTube gives a shit. I mean, we're not where they're generating the money. They're generating their money on the funny cat videos and stuff. So anyway, Amazing Atheist, moving on. Well, did videos I really didn't get. Glenn Beck thing on prayer in school or something. He's arguing with guys on TV, which is okay, but they're just commentators. Who cares? And then Jesus Freak, he did another, you know, why are you bashing the gays kind of video. But whatever, kind of boring. No video Sunday, not in any way while I'm making this. There still isn't one. So maybe it'd just be a late one. But whatever. Goat did do some videos. He did some video and lots of instructions, you know, how to drive, how to put band-aids on, how to cook rice, how to clean your ears. I don't know. There's a lot of, he was giving a lot of advice. And some of it wasn't bad advice, but yeah, it's just kind of a weird video. Lots of advice giving. I did look around for something to comment on because there wasn't much around, and so I did go to a Dill video, and she was ragging on global warming again, you know, and how it's all just fake and there's no real problem. We can cut down all the trees and we can have all the smoke in the air and we can do all the shit we want and it's no consequence and it's all nature just doing it. It's just nature doing its thing. We're not causing any problems. It's just so stupid. Veritas48, the religious guy, God, he's quitting YouTube. He's got a lot of personal issues, family members dying and such, as he puts it. Doesn't really like the argumentation in YouTube. He feels like he's invested too much work and too little results or something. I guess the results he expected were we were all supposed to say, gee, thanks for insulting our intelligence. Thank you very much. But you really do insult people's intelligence. I mean, you create rationalizations for people that already believe in God. You don't really make arguments that are going to persuade an atheist. So I don't know what your expectations were. You know, like I said, you're just giving excuses, you know, contrivances, word games that religious people can use to justify a religion they accepted when they were 3 years old. So what's the point of having an argument about it? You're just validating cultural myopathy, you know, cultural stagnation. You're just the status quo thinking. You're not challenging people to use their brains. You're just creating justifications for not using your brain. But anyway, I know you're a nice guy, so, I hope everything works out, blah, blah, blah. No hard feelings, sorry if I offended you, blah, blah, blah. That Jordan guy, that doctor, whatever, going to be a doctor, he made some response videos, being a nice guy and all, but that guy's Twitter is pissing me off. He made another video about the whole right to die stuff and his suicide video thing, and he just, he's using pictures of cow shit, and he's just, it's all the cheap kind of rhetoric. And, so he pretends to be this high-minded intellectual type, but he'll resort to the bullshit cheap shots when it's to his convenience. And he's still making his own rationalizations for somehow as an atheist, he's worried about how long people live. And it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I mean, if you're an atheist, why would you care how long people live? I mean, what's important is the quality of their life. I mean, the only thing that really matters is how people feel, the conscious experience. If there's no God and we're not here deliberately, you can't really get too upset about the length or longevity of a human life, because it's replaceable tomorrow. I mean, realistically, if you look at us, maybe each one of us is unique, but we're unique like snowflakes are unique. There's a ton of fucking snowflakes. Nobody's worried about every snowflake that melts, because it's going to be replaced by another snowflake. Who the fuck cares? But anyway, you can have your own nutty rationalizations for your concern for the poor depressed people that need to be reformed into happy, step-forward humans that'll just be perfectly content to march through the futile and insipid life that we have put before us. Our obligation to fulfill our human social obligations. And we should all be joyful in that pursuit. Yeah, fuck you. But anyway, enough said. Alright, on to Stickam. How much time? 3 minutes, good. Alright, it was kind of awkward night because, it always starts off awkward, and then there was this goddamn asshole who kept jumping in the room and making this loud noise, and it was so obnoxious. So yes, you win. We'll give you lots of credit. You annoyed me, and you ignored other people in the room, and you were just a big fucking irritant. So congratulations, you diminished the life experience for a group of people. I mean, geez, you want that written on your tombstone? That you are really good at just fucking up other people's lives. Getting in the way of the little moments of joy they might have, and you properly and thoroughly threw up on it. Great, thank you very much. What a jackass. I mean, and these probably these people do this attacking because they think some other people have somehow offended them, and they have a right to do this because some other people might open their mouth and speak, and then they'll make some argumentation that they have a right to do this crap. And it's like, why should they have a right to somebody shoot them in the fucking head? That's what they have a right to. But it just points out why we're just doomed to fail. Because, yeah, I would shoot somebody over this shit. I would put these people in jail. I mean, the person this fucktarded, yeah, kill them. What possible good could somebody be who thinks they have a right to impose themselves on somebody? This is like somebody who just breaks into your house and decides to, shit on your living room floor. I mean, why would anybody tolerate that kind of shit? But anyway, enough said. So anyway, I was in kind of a crappy mood, and I got in an argument with that Avi guy, and he got kind of pissed off, and it was about the stupid meat-eating subject, which is kind of an irritating subject anyway. So sorry, whatever. It was just an awkward night. It just wasn't, last week was really comfortable, and this week just wasn't comfortable. And somebody apparently booted out the pastel girls, and that just everything went wrong for a while there, and it was okay at the end. But there was just this awkwardness because of the spammer guy, the troll guy, whatever you want to call him. And so anyway, but the other girls were there, that Catalyst, and then there was the California girl, and of course Karina, and so it was nice. But it's been nicer, I guess that's all I'd say. It just wasn't a top 10 night. Whatever. Yeah, see, I'm still got some time. Good. I'm just babbling on. But yeah, Azranak was in the room, but he didn't talk much. We talked about his mustache and stuff. Yeah, a lot of really stupid conversations about, like, what's better, a mug made out of clay or one made out of plastic, that kind of stuff. But anyway, yeah, it's probably enough, right? I mean, you don't have to just yammer for no reason. So anyway, your brain is still... See, this is how I was all night. I just couldn't... Yeah, you know, it just isn't... But whatever, it happens sometimes. There's periods where life is uninspiring. So, yeah, I could talk about Fake Sagan, Ocean Navani a little bit more since I got a little bit more time. She is pretty wacky. I mean, she makes these really weird cartoons, and she talks about mescaline, and talks about getting chased by mountain lions and stuff, and how she wouldn't mind getting eaten by a mountain lion. And, you know, anyway, she's pretty wacky. I think they call it psychotic, but, you know, whatever, wacky, psychotic, doesn't matter. But it's interesting. So anyway, that's it. So I'm looking at the clock. Last minutes, they're just going to drivel out, and I'm just going to pointlessly ramble. So, yeah, take a brief breath. And so that's it. That's the end. Thank you very much. Till next week. Hopefully it'll be more better somehow.